tonight, the mayor of the great city of New York. Please welcome back to the program, Mayor Michael Bloomberg. Nice to see you.
And you. Thank you for having me.
We're honored. As a matter of fact, you know, I don't get a lot of sitting dignitaries. If you don't mind, I just wanted to get just a quick autograph, if you could. Just right on the line there, it'd be great. I really appreciate that. That's terrific. That's terrific. That'll be great. Don't worry about putting my name on it. Okay. Just get that right there. Thank you.
You see what?
You want to look at it?
Did you see what name I put on it?
What'd you put on there? Jon Stewart! Bloomberg! Thought I had you on that one. Damn it.
What else did you want?
Nothing. I want to wade in. Let's wade in immediately on what is obviously an emotional, supercharged issue that everyone in the city is talking about, this sliced bagel tax. Apparently, New York State has passed an 8-cent tax. If you get a bagel regular,
with a
$1.
schmear.
With a schmear, $1. But if you get it sliced, they add 9 cents. 8 cents, 9 cents.
It's good.
How can that be? How can you add to slice a bagel?
It's our state legislature. They can do anything. This is not the craziest thing they've done.
But this is clearly A, anti-Semitic.
There's no argument about that.
Who loves bagels more than us? And B, penalizing in a terrible way downstate New York, upstate New York. The bagels, they think, what? The
You probably can't even get a bagel upstate.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's why they didn't tax them upstate. They only taxed them down here.
Can you fight? Should we?
This is one of the causes I'm going to work on for the next 3.5 years.
Is that true?
Yeah. It's one of the big things I'm taking on.
It's tyranny, I tell you.
It is.
How are you handling this? Obviously, the mosque, the Islamic Community Center in downtown Manhattan has caused an awful lot of kerfuffle, for lack of a better word. You have spoken out very eloquently in favor of people being able to do what they're able to do on private property. Is that your feeling?
When I went to school, we studied the Constitution. It says you have a right to say what you want to say, which means pray to whomever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. And it's just not the government's business to tell you what to say. I mean, you went on and on about Glenn Beck. He has a right to say anything he wants. That's what's great about America. And people say, well, in Saudi Arabia, you can't build a church. Yes, that's the difference between Saudi Arabia and America. And it's plain and simple that. Whether you like a mosque or don't like a mosque, you don't have to go. There's already another mosque down there within 4 blocks of the World Trade Center. There's porno places. There's fast food places. I mean, it's a vibrant community. It's New York.
I understand. Why did you have to look at me when you said porno places? Why did you, you're going through, I thought it was a very eloquent defense, and then suddenly you looked up like,
well,
right?
I just wanted to make it relevant to you.
Because I was thinking, and again, I don't know if you're going to support this or not, I would like to build a synagogue, reform, in St. Patrick's Cathedral.
I think if you talk to the Archbishop, he might be amenable to that. He said that he wants to bring people together. He wants to find another place for the mosque.
All right.
Maybe he'd find another place for your temple.
Did this take you off guard? Now, the sensitivities about that site, everyone knows, the emotions run so hot. The families of victims, the people that were traumatized throughout it. Everyone in New York, people in the country. How do you bridge that emotional gap? How do you be sensitive to people who feel that site is protected and yet still abide by?
Well, number one, the New York Times wrote about this mosque a year ago. Laura Ingraham did a show about it, or mentioned it on one of her shows, and said she was in favor of it. This mosque has been operating for over a year. There's nothing new here. The difference is we're in election season. And this whole issue, I think, will go away right after the next election. This is plain and simple people trying to stir up things to get publicity and trying to polarize people so that they can get some votes. And I don't think that most of these people who are yelling and screaming really care one way or another. The family members, they do care. And the family members that I've talked to, and I'm chairman of the board of the World Trade Center Memorial, 100% in favor of saying these people, if they want to build a mosque, can build a mosque. The lives of our loved ones were taken because the right to build a mosque or to say what you want to say was so threatening to people. My girlfriend and I were having dinner last week, and this guy comes up to me and want to talk to you, a big hulking guy. I'm thinking, okay, I don't need this.
Well,
he's my size.
comparatively.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
All right. So you're saying like he's like 5'9"?
Yeah, but,
Yeah. All right.
And he said, I want to talk to you about the mosque. And I'm thinking, it's going to ruin my hamburger. I got a hamburger and a pickle and a potato chip or something. And he said, let me just tell you, I just got back from 2 tours fighting overseas for America. This is what we were all fighting for. You go and keep at it. And that's, I think, the real answer.
Impressive. I mean, unfortunately, I think the difficulty always is, unfortunately, I'm sure there are veterans who fought over there who feel we shouldn't. I'm sure there are family members, maybe you haven't heard from them, who feel we shouldn't.
Absolutely.
It's unfortunately, you have to divorce emotion from principle to some extent, and that can't always be an easy job for an elected official. If you
I
were
think it's very
running
easy
for
for elected
re-election,
officials.
if you were running for re-election, would you feel that you were in a different position or would have to take a different position?
I think I should speak out even more if I were running for re-election, because I think the public wants people that what they want people to say, candidates to do, is say what they believe. They want people to be genuine, even if they don't agree with them. And I think, saying one thing today and a different thing tomorrow is not exactly a great way to build a career, and certainly not good government.
Yeah, it's the way right now, when they're fanning the flames of the fear, right now it was first about the sensitivity of the spot. Now it's moved to, where's the financing coming from? Who are the people behind this operation? Has that been a concern for New York City?
We would not ask that if somebody was trying to build a temple or a church. Plain and simple.
Right.
You don't want
And illegality is illegality. If it's people on a terrorist list, they're on a terrorist list.
Plain and simple.
Whatever it is.
Absolutely.
Whether they want to build a mosque or a video arcade.
Look, there are a lot of people who've said things that I don't agree with. But if I want to be able to say what I believe, I've got to let you say what you believe, even if I violently disagree with it, and even if I find it despicable. I thought the New York...
Again, I thought you looked at me, which I thought was interesting.
Well, hey, most of your stuff's fine, I mean, your writers are good anyways. I've questioned the delivery, but other than that...
I understand. So it's a little shticky as it goes along. What are you going to do for that?
Look, I mean, you got this audience buffalo.
No.
I mean,
Well, listen, I appreciate you doing it, and I'm looking forward to, we're having a dinner for your foundation coming up.
Good.
And you didn't know that?
I did not know that. I did not.
You're the chairman of the dinner.
Yes, you're doing this for us.
I know!
Thank you. I want you to know something. You know how much I know about this?
Where's your scheduler?
Wait, time out. You are so popular, it's been sold out.
Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely. We don't have any more tables.
Ladies.
Which means we underpriced them.
Underpriced them. No, we're going to raise a lot of money that night. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Sir, thank you so much
All the
for
best.
coming by. Really appreciate the parking
Thanks
pass.
for standing up for what's right.
Thank you, sir. Mayor Michael Bloomberg.